is so interesting.
Hi, Kim.
Oh, Ella.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, long time no see.
I never thought I could meet you here in Mosquito Fashion Show.
Hey, how are you doing recently?
I'm working in Mosquito as a marketing director. How about you? Still a Japanese fashion buyer?
Of course, I love my job. Recently, I had bought something about Issey Miyake. I come here in order to learn some new trends. What an excellent fashion show.
Absolutely. Welcome. Who is sitting next to you?
Hello, I'm Lily, a fashion designer for Miu Miu. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, my friend. What do you think of this show?
I think it's unbelievable. I particularly like one handbag. Look, I took a photo of it. I think this bag gives me a deep impression.
Oh, really? In my personal view, the most attractive parts of this show is the work of originality.
Very to disagree with you. I think this collection just like Moschino other collection, nothing special. As far as I'm concerned, Moschino is a creative brand. It always use some daily life elements to design, like McDonald's chips, cigarettes, and so on. So I think this collection maybe is not original.
Alright, I take your point. But I think the original point is the material. It used PVC material in order to create a plastic look of the handbag. And it gives the audience an amazing visual look of the handbag.
But is it the first one to use these materials? As far as I know, PVC materials was firstly used in the 1970s. After that, it was commonly used in the fashion design. You know, the Further Candy bag collection in 2014. This collection used lots of PVC materials and it was popular back then.
I see what you mean. But you can see the capsule are embedded into the handbag. I'm sure that this kind of design is first time to see. And the designers used 3D copy technology to image the true shapes of the capsule. I definitely believe this kind of design is first time to see.
Well, based on this, I think you made a good point. I agree that this technology used in handbag design is quite original. But I heard that there is a lot of controversy about this collection. Some people think that this collection made a negative effect on society. Maybe it stimulates the desire of taking drugs. Lots of people are killed by drugs every year.
I think I'm going to disagree with you again, I'm afraid. But don't you think the collection also has some positive influence? I think it likes anti-drug movement last century.
I agree with you, Lily. But Kim, you wouldn't say that could stimulate people to take drugs. You know our slogan is just say no, mosquito. And you can see the warning in the handbag. On the contrary, we want to use this to warn people not to take drugs.
Okay, ladies, I'm convinced. Speaking of originality, I also have some personal thoughts about it. Now, I want to show you an original brand called Issey Miyake. I think you all know it. Let's look at this image.
I see. I'm interested in this original brand. I really like its deconstructed design. Maybe it looks like no structure design.
Really? I can't accept that. To my knowledge, no structure design was appeared at the first time in 1967. In some Western fashion, there are lots of famous buildings using no structure design.
You are right. But I believe that no structure design used in fashion design is an original idea. Miyake broke Western tradition in fashion design. Western tradition style was focused on a visual effect and a beautiful body line. However, Miyake did the innovation to do loose style and oversized.
Okay, maybe you are right. The oversized baggy style looks very comfortable. The Western fashion didn't care more about the comfort, only the beautiful of the body line matters. People wearing this kind of clothes always feel uncomfortable.
That sounds so terrible. But do you think he's the only one who brought convenience to
In
people?
this point, I agree with you. Miyake was not the only one to bring comfort in fashion design. But you look this image. This is a collection called Please Please. A model where it feel very comfortable. The reason why is that it has police fabric elements. Miyake's work are easy to carry and take when you go for a trip. Importantly, it never has pleased whatever you do.
I think you can't persuade me. These ideas were not groundbreaking. Some designers also considered to use leathers or cotton to avoid to iron.
I think you don't get his point, my friend. His original point on Miyake's police fabric and its function. This is an original fabric designed by Miyake, and the designers using please made the garment look very fashionable.
Indeed, this function is very convenient, but the inspiration is not new. In some classical Western paintings, their garment also has police elements. Maybe Miyake got some inspiration from that.
I totally see your point, but in my opinion, Miyake was the first one who made a connection between the no police fabric and its functionality.
Suit yourself. We will have to agree to disagree about Miyake.
Hey Lily, I heard that Miu Miu was also hold a show not long ago, right? Do you have any interesting things to share with us?
Yes, Miu Miu had a spring-summer 2016 ready-to-wear collection. I must admit, the clothes are the key point, but in my view, the innovative accessories attract more attention. Look at this pair of shoes. Don't you think it's really original?
I see what you mean, but I want to say it is hardly different from a pair of ballet shoes. The appearance of shoes is similar to simple ballet shoes, so I don't think it is original.
Oh, Kim, you are a man, so you don't understand. Most of the women had a dream about ballet shoes. How cool is the idea of wearing them in the public?
Fair enough. I can accept that the change of ballet shoes is pretty impressive. However, there really doesn't my main point. It is simple and not the first ballet shoes wearing in public. As far as I know, in 1954, ballet shoes was appeared at the first time in public in a movie called Roman Holiday. Therefore, it was exist, so why it is original?
I admit, create things never before is the key point of originality, but you can't disregard the change in detail. I think it's possible to use already extant ballet shoes, still create an original design work.
Okay, come on.
First of all, look at leather straps with the silver toned buckle details. I think the black leather straps is a totally different meaning to the ballet shoes used to wear in the past, and that is what makes this pair of shoes truly original, I think.
I can't agree with you, I'm afraid, Lily. Black leather straps is very popular now, but it's ordinary. I have seen this element in other shoes. You can see this is Martin shoes.
This is a very convincing argument. To be honest, it is the first time I see it on ballet shoes.
Yes, this is what Miu Miu did that almost no other designer had ever done, to stand out an edgy and modern vibe, while at the same time still retaining a classic and feminine look.
Okay, let's stop arguing. Agree or disagree maybe is not important.
Shall we have a dinner after the show?
My pleasure.